What's up, y'all? Anyway, we're back on Fallout 76 doing the dailies for Thursday, December the 5th, 2024. Anyway, it looks like we have to harvest a wild plant or fungi, 12. One daily quest, 2 Blood Eagle arms, crippled, 2 Nuka-Cola cranberries, 10 cooked meals, 1 cryptid, and 5 junk to produce circuitry. So right now we are here at the Overseer's camp. We're going to harvest plant or fungi. One of the easiest spots on the map just to run down and get it is right here. I need to take this power armor off. Get him knocked out of the way so we don't have to mess with him later.
It's just about time to eat.
So we're just going to run down here and pick up everything that we see. Until we hit 12. So that is done. So we'll skip daily quest. I'll probably do that in, off cam. Cripple a Blood Eagle's arm. Let's see. Hunter's Ridge is probably going to be taken over on public. So we'll probably head up to the crosshair. Okay, so we're at the crosshair. Right here on your map. If you have concentrated fire, this card unlocked. I think it's at a level 3. I don't know which. I think level 3. You can switch between which parts of the body you want to hit. So I keep that on for doing this. And so if you light them up in vats, you can kind of change it around. There's usually one hidden around here somewhere. Maybe not. But you can always go in here. If you don't get it done here, you can always go in there. And there's still a few in there. Scrap all this junk. There's usually one hit around here like that. Okay, what's next? Nuka cranberry. So I use my little handy dandy map. There is a link to it in the description of this video. It is called Fallout 76 interactive map, and it tells you where anything is on the game for the most part. But 2 really good locations are over at White Springs, so we're gonna head over there. Okay, so we are at White Springs Station right here on your map, and we need to run up here. This train car shares a spawn with a Nuka Wild, so it can either be a Nuka Cranberry or a Nuka Wild. This time it's a Nuka Wild. Also, if you're ever looking for Raider Punk to be one of your allies, he can be found here sometimes also. But since there's not one there, we're going to run over here. And we want to look right, kind of strange, right beside this tower. You come up this little ridge line right here, right over by this rock. See this guy digging? And there is the Nuka-Cola cranberry. Also, right there where I'm pointing, if you spawn into New Appalachian Central Train Yard, walk beside the building, jump up the hill or take the trail. There's a trail that goes up that mountain right there. If you go up that trail, there's a tent. If you look inside that tent, there's a chance for that to drop a Nuka cranberry. I've already been over there. There's not one there this time, but it does have it is a spawn right over, just basically right on top of that hill right there. You'll see like a truck, and then like a, I don't know, a couple of hooks hanging off of a, looks like maybe some kind of, wanted to be a tower or something anyway. You go through there, go up the hill. There's a spawn up there also. But we're gonna head for right about here is the spawn also. That's where we're gonna head. I'll show you another spawn. We're gonna go to Bastion Park, and I'll show you where there's another spawn over there by Bastion Park. So we've arrived at Bastion Park. It is right here on your map. What we want to do is go up the hill. If we go up the hill, when you see that truck, kind of go between these trees right here. There's a little camp down here. And there is the other Nuka-Cola cranberry. Or another Nuka-Cola cranberry. So we are right here on your map. Also, if you keep going north or south, and you get to this split in the road right here, if you just wander directly across from this split, directly south of this area, about right here, there is another chance for a Nuka cranberry to spawn. I already have Nuka cranberries on me, so I'm not going to pick either one of these up. I think. So we knocked that one out. What do we have next? Eat a cooked meal. That's pretty much self-explanatory. So let's see where we look on our food.
We really need to clean up around.
So we did the cooked meal. And now it looks like we're going to have to go kill a cryptid. So we'll figure this one out. So we're in Lewisburg. Right here on your map. When you spawn in, you're going to be behind the station. I'm going to kind of go into sneak mode. Because if you kill what's over here, sometimes this has a chance to drop a glowing bloated. So we're gonna sneak over here and look and see what's here. There is a Wendigo. So there went our cryptid. go get our treasure hunter. So let's see. Okay, so now we got a scrap jump to produce circuitry. Okay, so we are at the Wayward. It is a team-only area, and so that means that you don't have to compete with other players. So there is one hot plate right there. There is 2 hot plates right there. 3 hot plates. Get to hot plate right there. So there's 3 hot plates. Now you'll have to have completed at least the first couple of missions for the Wayward in order to get in this room, because you won't be able to get in this room unless you have. So there's what, 4? Because there's 1 in a telephone. So there is 5. 6. So let's go scrap this stuff. Okay, so now we can go over here and scrap this stuff. So it looks like we have 5 hot plates. Or let's just scrap all. So 6 circuitry. So that knocked that out. So where does that leave us? All we've got now is to do complete a daily quest, and I'll probably do that off cam. So there we have it. I guess we'll go through these now. Wild planter fungi, that's pretty much self-explanatory, but that area I showed you is a pretty good area. It's pretty easy. Blood eagles, pretty much anywhere that you see this symbol is where you can find blood eagles. Nuka-Cola cranberry, like I said, I use that handy dandy map, but I showed you quite a few spots. Let's see here. Oops. So cooked meal, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Cryptids. Wendigo can be found where we went, at Lewisburg. Sometimes they can be found at Pylon Ambush Site. Snallygasters can be found where are we going here? At Toxic Larry's Meat and Go. They can also be found at Flooded Train Yard. Trying to think of other Wendigo spots. Wendigo Cave. Sometimes. But that's about all I can think of right off the top of my head. And circuits. Circuits can be found in a Soltron circuit board. Bulk circuits or circuits. A detonator. Enhanced targeting card. Flight data recorder. Hot plate. Military grade circuit board. Radio jammer. Scrap Soltron head. Sensor module and telephone. And those radio jammers, if you go over here to, well, up here to Morgantown Train Yard and you go up into the towers, you can usually find radio jammers up in those towers. There's also one right out the kind of out in front of it, like you're headed back towards the train station. There's a train car. Sometimes has a set of power armor, but if you go in that train car, there's a radio jammer in there also. If you want telephones, you can go over here to National Isolated Radio Array. When you first spawn in, there's a bunch of super mutants to your left. If you jump that fence, go in there, it's full of telephones. They're everywhere, so that should work also. Sugar Grove, lots of telephones. If you've unlocked the White Spring bunker, there's some telephones in the military wing. So I guess that's going to do it for us, guys. I do appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video. If you did enjoy the video, maybe consider hitting that like button. It helps out the channel a great deal, helps out the video a great deal, gets it out there for other people to see. If you're enjoying the content and want to see some more stuff like this, or some of my tips and tricks videos, some of my playthroughs, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. There again, helps out the channel a great deal, helps out the video a great deal, and I really appreciate all three. So y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and we will catch y'all on the flip flop. Later.